In this class, we will understand the relationship between pointers and arrays, and very important class to understand. Please try to focus more in this class and watch this video as many times as possible until you get the clarity. So let's get started with this example. So here I've taken an array and I've initialized 3 values onto this array. In the first introductory class of arrays, we have discussed that the name of the array is called as mnemonic. So if you recap that concept, what is meant by a mnemonic? Mnemonic is one which holds the address. So what it means is, if you use the name of the variable, array variable, it is going to store the address of the starting address of that entire array memory allocation. So let's assume that, so here this array has been allocated from 1000. So the 3 elements has been arranged starting from 1000 to 1011. So it is going to, this is the memory that is allocated for this array. Now whenever we use this name of the array, we are going to get the starting address which is 1000. So always we are going to get this 1000. Okay, means the starting address of this entire array memory allocation. Okay, now what is the relationship of this array with respect to the pointers? So are they related? Yes, both of them are related because array is having an address and also the pointer variable is the one which holds an address. So try to understand that relationship. Both of them are holding the addresses. Okay, you get the clarity, right? So now, what is that we are going to get from this? What is that we are going to get from this is, we can apply all the rules that are related to the pointers onto these arrays. Means we can use the pointer arithmetics on the arrays. And one more difference between these two is, so the name of the value of the array that is assigned initially cannot be changed, whereas the value in the pointer variable can be changed. So that is the one of the difference that you need to keep that in mind. See, what I mean to say is, so for example, if this address has been allocated to A, we cannot change it throughout the execution. So throughout the execution, we cannot change it, right? But the value that is stored in a pointer variable which is holding an address can be changed in the process of executing that program. So that is one of the difference that you need to understand. Now, how can we use the pointer arithmetics onto this array? So that we will try to understand. And before going into that, so this video is part of entire C programming course, and our channel is a dedicated channel for computer science and engineering. All the courses related to the computer science and engineering are available for free, and all our courses are full courses. The link to all the courses is provided in the description. So please subscribe to our channel and help us creating these kind of content every day. And please like this video and share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. So coming back to our discussion, how we can use pointer arithmetics with respect to the arrays, so that we will try to understand. So for if I want to access an element, so let's assume that I want to access this element 2. How can I access? So far we are using this method. So index of the array, so the element to which we want to access, so that an index has to be provided, and this is the way we are accessing the elements of an array. Now instead of this, we can use the array arithmetic. So this is another way we can access the elements of an array. So this is the use of pointer arithmetics, right? Now what we are doing is, what is the value stored in A? As we have discussed it, that the value stored in A is 1000. Now to it, I want to add 1. Now what happens? So if you add an integer to the memory address, what happens is the size of that particular value. So this array, it is integer value. So we are going to add, as we have discussed this in our previous video, in the introduction to array arithmetics, we have discussed it, right? So 1000 plus 4, it is the size of this array, which is an integer array. So 1000 plus 4 is going to get a value of 1004. Now we are getting the value of 1004 for this pointer arithmetic, and this indirection operator allows us to go into the memory. What is the value stored in that memory? So that we are going to get by using this indirection operator. So what is that value? Which is going to be 2. Means use of this and use of this both are going to produce the same results. So this is what you need to understand. This is very important point that you need to understand. Okay. So now what if I want to allocate an address of an array to a pointer? Can we do that? Yes, we can do that. So how we can do that is, so this is how we are going to do that. So what is the observation? What is that you have observed in this single line of code? So here I am not using this ampersand. Previously everywhere we used ampersand, but here I am not using this ampersand. Why? Because it itself, the name of the array itself is going to get the address. So there is no need of using a separate address of operator to get the address of an array. The name of the array itself is an address. So there is no need for us to use the address of operator to get the address of that array. So that is the reason why we call the name of the array as mnemonic. Using the name of the array means you are using the address of the starting address of that array. So that is what you need to understand. There is no need to use this address of operator whenever we try to point an array. Okay. So now what is the value stored in this pointer? Now, so in this pointer we are storing the address of an array which is 1000. Okay. Now the same pointer arithmetic can now be applied by using this pointer also. Because this pointer P is pointing to the memory location of array, now because this is contiguous memory allocation, so now we can apply the same pointer arithmetic on this pointer also. Okay. So now what happens with this declaration? It is P plus 1. P plus 1 means 1000 plus 1. So which is going to be 1000 plus 4. Because this is an integer array, so we are going to get this 1000 plus 4 size of the value that is being allocated, which is an integer array. So size of integer is going to be 4. So 1000 plus 4 is going to generate an outcome of 1004. Now to this 1004 we are applying this indirection operator, means we are going to go into that memory location 1004. Which is a value of 2. Okay. So this is how we can apply the pointer arithmetics on both the arrays and also the pointers which are assigned to arrays, which are pointing to the arrays. Okay. So this is a very important point that you need to understand. This is very important concept that you need to understand. So in the next class, we will be understanding a program related to all these concepts. So that's it for this video. See you in the next class.